Alright, we are live. And I know the overlay's a mess, but that's just how Gen 6 runs are. Gotta update this stuff. But anyway, today we're doing Pokemon X again. I know we did X earlier in the week, but it's kind of weird how I arranged these games. I would do Bunnelby, yeah. I said I'd re-roll obvious impossible stuff. Like Scatterbug, Weedle, Magikarp, Feebas, Ditto. At this point, I would say Smeargle, because that requires probably a week of planning to do that run. I'd rather do that for a video. Also, I know apparently the Legends ZA DLC is already out. Like, it just came out. I'll be playing that tomorrow offline. The only thing I have left to do in that game is get 1,000 battles. I've done basically everything else. I even have a full living dex. But I'm looking forward to it. I've already pre-purchased it. Anyway, today we're doing the first Kalos games, not the recent ones. So let's figure out what we're playing with. Oh, wait. How would I get rid of Megas? Alternate forms? Yeah, just no forms at all. Alright, who are we playing with? Okay. Didn't Madrybred do this? I swear Madrybred did this run. I swear he did this. Yeah, he literally did this run 4 months ago. That's insane. I don't want to watch his video to see what he did because he really doesn't think of the best strats. In fact, a lot of his strats are pretty bad. But maybe, like, afterwards, we can look at it and see, like, what we did different. Yeah, let's route this on our own. Hypnosis, Pound, Disable. Okay, level 9 Confusion's good. Meditate at 21. Psych Up. Hey, Swagger Psych Up strats. I highly doubt we'd need that, because we get Calm Mind. Dude, Nasty Plot. Wow, okay. That's nice. We might end up getting Nasty Plot before Calm Mind. Who knows? But dude, this is one of those weird runs where I might start out as a physical attacker. We're technically a balanced attacker, which is interesting. Dude, Drowzee really got screwed. In Generation 1, it had a 90 special. They really massacred this thing. So it's technically a balanced attacker with those stats. And with that low of speed, Kalos is a very fast region. I don't think a speed nature is going to help us at all, so we could probably prioritize other natures. Like, I'm thinking Rash nature. Or, like, plus attack minus special defense. Viola's Vivian. I think I have a spreadsheet for X. I need to delete the gym leaders out of this. It has 29 speed. I did not make this spreadsheet, someone else did. Some speedrunners made it. Yeah, we'll definitely need to do all the trainers for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely need to start out being a physical attacker. Use moves like... Well, we'll hold on to, like, Confusion and to Psybeam for coverage. We'll have access to a special move, but I think our other move might end up being, like, Meditate, Headbutt into Return. What are some other good physical moves? Wait, dude, this thing gets Power-Up Punch. That's essentially just a better Meditate, except can't really use it on Ghost types. definitely there's a choice between plus speed or either attack stat. I don't think plus speed's worth it, but we'll look at damage ranges later. Alright, we do get Grass Knot for special coverage, Dazzling Gleam for special coverage, Shadow Ball, Psychic, Hidden Power. Not really that much coverage, but it should be more than enough. Dude, imagine Nasty Plot at level 1. That'd be nuts. But dude, like at the start, we get Meditate at 21, we'll have Return. Are there any other physical moves we get that we could use right away? Where's Brick Break? Terminus Cave. Yeah, I don't think so. Low Sweep. Hour of Mastery, 4th floor from a purple-haired trainer. Oh, I might be able to get that after Karina. HP Fire tends to be safe for Psychic types. Yeah, actually, in this run, like, usually the most difficult Elite Four member to deal with is actually Wickstrom, because Wickstrom's Pokemon have a lot of resistances. So I think Hidden Power Fire is definitely the way to go. I'm good on that. Any other good physical moves? Oh, I can get Thief and Camp for your town. And it's 60 power, that's some good coverage. And Power Up Punch too. I think after Karina, I will teach Power Up Punch right away. So our moveset, basically until we get Nasty Plot or Calm Mind, whichever happens first, our moveset is going to be Meditate into Power Up Punch, Return, probably Thief or Low Sweep. Is Low Sweep negative priority? Oh, it deals damage and lowers the target's speed. Wait, look at this. In Gen 5, it was 60 power. So literally from 5 to 6, they increased its power by 5. Yeah, Thief is buffed. It's actually pretty decent dark move. I mean, we got Headbutt at level 13, which not really great because we're not really going to be getting flinches. Alright, at least the moveset should be pretty simple. Technician users don't appreciate the low sweep buff. Why? Like, the buff means that Technician doesn't work with it anymore. Alright, I'm gonna look at level... Wait, I'm assuming Drowzee's medium fast, so let's take a look at level 80 for the champion. Wait, Breloom gets Technician? I did not know that. Wait, I've played Breloom in Emerald, but, there's no Technician in that gen. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's assume we have no serious EV investments. Alright, I think the correct nature might be Rash. It's its hidden ability. Oh, speaking of abilities, what abilities do we have to choose from? Inner Focus, Insomnia, or Forewarn? Determines what move a foe has. Gross. Prevents sleep. That basically prevents rest from working. So I think we're going to have to go Inner Focus. Since we're going to be undersped, preventing the opponent from flinching us is really good. Alright, so I think our moveset will consist of Nasty Plot. Not Hidden Power, Psychic. Psychic. A good thing I allow hidden abilities. What are some other special moves? Oh yeah, turn 1 Fake Out won't work. That's actually good thinking. I didn't think about that. That dang not Meowscarada. Shit, what's that thing called? Meowstick, that's what it is. What are my other special moves gonna be? Hidden Power Fire. Let me take a look. Dazzling Gleam? That might be a good one. I'm gonna sort this. Alright. Okay. So it's effectively like Shadow Ball, Grass Knot, Dazzling Gleam. Grass Knot can be a very good move for some fights. Honestly, Grass Knot is a pretty underappreciated move, especially since Low Kick is not a TM. Alright. So that thing would outspeed and do half. Well, then again, that's assuming no defense. Let's go ahead. You know, I feel like with defensive Pokemon like Drowzee. Wow, this thing is not defensive. Never mind, I was wrong on that. I wonder if it'd be worth investing in defense. I don't think so. Let's assume we have 50. Just for testing's sake. So it would definitely do less than half, but if it doesn't detect anything like that, then it'll definitely go for a Swords Dance. And then I can hit it with Psychic. Then who would I even set up on? That's the question. I think I'm zoomed in too far. Yeah. The only thing I outspeed is the Gourgeist and the Gardevoir. But who knows, it might send out the Gardevoir second. But honestly, that's probably too low of a speed stat. Or of a level. I think we need a higher level. Wait, where's the Eviolite? Chaleur City. From the scientists after seeing at least 40 Pokemon in the coastal Kalos decks. Okay, yeah, so let's do these ranges with Eviolite. Back to Hawlucha. Yeah, we might need a higher level than this. I'm gonna try level 90. Because we need to be able to get off one Nasty Plot. So if we use one Nasty Plot to get to +2, then we defeat the Hawlucha. We'll have like half of our HP or less. That means training before Grant, you need to fill those dex entries. That is true, actually. Yeah, fight all the trainers. That'll help. You know what? Probably don't use repels either. Alright, I think it'd be Gourgeist next. Oh, I actually outspeed Gourgeist. Nice. Psychic. I better open up a WordPad document. Oh wait, what gender is the Hawlucha? There's no way her Pokemon are male. I don't think DB fills this properly. Let me look at Bulbapedia. Female, male, male, female, female, female. Alright, so the fossils are males. Alright, so if we run a male Drowzee, we can actually use Attract and set up a Nasty Plot more easily. But then again, I think +1 will be enough. Oh, the Amora. I'm gonna see what happens if I replace Hidden Power Fire with Grass Knot. One shot. There we go. We need Grass Knot. This is why I tell you, never underestimate Grass Knot. Okay, Dazzling Gleam, we'll have to two-shot that, but that won't be a big deal. We'll have to... I I wonder if Shadow Ball could be better than... no. Then again, Amora literally can't do jack to us. But at the same time, if it sets up screens, that's kind of bad. I don't really know how to show off, like, Mega Evolved. Yeah, I don't see a way to see Mega Evolved Pokemon ranges. That's kind of annoying. Change the form? Wait. Oh. That explains it. So yeah, let's see. If the first Dazzling Gleam does at least half, so let's just say 52%. 52 plus 44. Yeah, that would not equal a one. That would not equal a two-shot range. Even at plus 2. So we would have to set up to plus 4 on the Hulucha, which would definitely be cutting it risky. But that allows the Goodra to be a one-shot. But then that would barely live. Then it would Mega Evolve and hit us with a Shadow Ball. Yeah, definitely hold Eviolite. I think we just have to hope for luck with the Hulucha. Unless there's a way to hold on to Shadow Ball. Like, the Amora literally... Oh wait, if we're setting up anyway, Psychic also kills. So maybe replace Grass Knot with Shadow Ball. There we go. Okay, that's our Diantha moveset. Could we get away with a lower level, though? We might be able to get away with a lower level. I'm gonna look at these ranges at 80 for plus 4. I'm just seeing what they look like. One shot, 87% chance. One shot, but it would outspeed. One shot. 62% chance. Shadow Ball. Okay, 83 could work. Yeah, let's do level 83. Oh wait, we need a track, don't we? Well, then again, it's probably going to waste one turn with Swords Dance. Then it would hit me for a 57%. Honestly, if I'm willing to set up to plus 6 with Attract, then I could just use Psychic. So I'm going to get rid of Dazzling Gleam for Attract. And then after this, we'll work our way backwards. Goodra, Psychic. Aurorus. Gardevoir. Shadow Ball. Where is Shadow Ball? Terminus Cave, B, first floor, east upper entrance. Am I able to get that? Because I don't think all of Terminus Cave is in the postgame. Okay, so it's just Zygar's chamber you're not allowed to enter. Alright, so... Okay. Brick Break is in here. Shadow Ball. By the minecart in the pit area in the middle of the cave. B2F. I'm gonna look up a video. Alright, let's see. Where to get TM30 in Pokemon XY. I'll take a picture. Oh, dude, I hate those guys. Alright, so I'd have to enter from the top. Down the stairs. Take a left. Oh, dude, this is a really out-of-the-way TM. Okay, that's not bad. It looks like I'd have to fight trainers to get to it, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright, is there anything else we need to plan? I mean, the early sections of the game, we're essentially just gonna have to fight a lot of people. But then once we beat Karina, in the Tower of Mastery, we can get Brick Break. Or not, Low Sweep. I don't think we'll need Brick Break because as soon as we get Calm Mind and or Nasty Plot, we're just going to be diverting to an all-special set. Grass Knot is the reward from Ramos. Dazzling Gleam is from Valerie. We naturally learn Psychic. There's no reason to ever unlearn it. And we'll get Hidden Power from Manastar. Alright, Ramos. I don't think... Well... Let me look at Ramos's team. Like, I need to look at his, what's this thing have? Acrobatics, Leech Seed, and Grass Knot. Then again, by this point, we will have the Eviolite, so... But the problem is, we are nowhere close to getting access to, Nasty Plot. Nowhere close. So we would probably just end up having to use a Power-Up Punch and just sweep in with Return. Clement, similar situation. I mean, Power-Up Punch tends to make Clement pretty easily. He usually likes to Volt Switch out of Emolga into Magneton or Heliolisk. He usually does either one or the other. And then if it's to the Magneton, you can just spam Power-Up Punch and he keeps using all his full restores on it. It's pretty funny. And your attack just becomes so high. Wait, we are in medium fast, right? Yeah. What friendship do we start at? 70. So we start at 70 friendship. And if we do all of the training before Grant, I think by the time we arrive in Shalur, not Shalur, in Coumarine for the first time, we should be able to get the Lucky Egg. And the goal is probably to get Nasty Plot before Valerie. If we need to, we can use our rare candies to help get to that point. Because the Lucky Egg can just help us in the later parts. But at the same time, actually, we don't want to rely too much on Lucky Egg, though, because for the hard fights, we're going to want Eviolite. But I'll just have to remember to swap the items. Is there anything else I should get? Let's take a look at this. Anything else? No difference in the games. Interesting. Torment, Rest, Fling. Where's the Swagger and Psych Up TMs? Psych Up. Anastar City, 6 to 8 p.m. Swagger. Battle Mason, 24 battle points. Well, rip Swagger Psych Up strats. I mean, we learned those moves. So technically, Swagger Psych Up could be better, but the fact it costs 2 turns, you're better off using 2 power-up punches. And I know Psyshock uses special damage, but it uses your special stat, but it does use the opponent's defense. But I don't think it'll be necessary. And looking at the rest of this, I don't think there's anything I have to go out of the way for. I think Shadow Ball and Low Sweep are the only things that I don't get given that I need to go out of my way for. Oh wait, no, Hidden Power as well. Eviolite, Jalur City, after seeing 40 coastal Pokemon. Do all training before Grant. Oh, let's think of the Elite Four. Or, I don't, honestly, once we get Nasty Plot, though, we're just kind of gonna sweep. The problem is, we're gonna move second to most things. I mean, having a plus speed nature isn't really gonna affect that. Let's go at Naive Nature again. I just want to check things. Oh yeah, we'll definitely need to make sure to... Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah, hopefully we need to be over level 60. Yeah, think of the Elite Four. Wickstrom will have Hidden Power Fire. Malva will have Psychic. Although Talonflame is going to be so bad. You know what? Let's look at Malva. Wait. There's a Pokemon trainer named Malva. Oh, wait, no. I think that's some sort of post-game fight. Yeah, it's some sort of post-game fight. But yeah, it's not going to do too much damage to our Pokemon with Eviolite. Yeah, I guess oh, Chandelure. Oh, nice. We actually outspeed that. That's good. Almost done. Wait, attract. I'll need to get attract too. Alright, I'm gonna quickly put these notes on Pastebin. Or Pastelink, sorry. Pastebin banned me somehow. Alright, I'll go ahead and put this in the description. Alright, let me just go ahead and make the moveset images for the overlay and we can get started. Alright, now the TMs. The thing that's really annoying with making Gen 6 Euro TM sets is some TMs are ORAS and X and Y exclusive. Like TM94 and X and Y is Rock Smash, but in ORAS it's Secret Power. I gotta make sure to take those out. Right, Hidden Power Fire. Inner Focus. I still don't know if a plus speed nature is worth it. You know what? Maybe in the early sections it might. You know what? I'm gonna go naive nature again. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open PK Hex and add the Pokemon in. Alright, so our starting moves are Pound, Disable, and Hypnosis. Yep, Pound, Disable, and Hypnosis. Otherwise known as Hypno Miss. Alright, let's go ahead and make a poll. What time will I beat Diantha at? Or no. PokeLink works for Gen 6 and for Gen 7. It works for all those. It works for 3DS games too. I can prove it. See? Now you know. Yeah, I don't have them on my overlay because I've looked at designs. In my opinion, I think they're all ugly. Plus, most of them just show like your current HP and your level. They don't show things like your raw stats, your effective power, your current moves. There's one that does show your current moves, but it looks so horrendously ugly. I'm keeping my overlay the same, but I'm having PokeLink on the side. It's mainly for EVs. It's the main reason I have it. It's why my 3DS runs are now on BizHawk instead of Citra. Plus, Citra just kept crashing. Anyway, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's see. Let's look at the bottom. I do not think this will be worse than Bulbasaur. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think this is better or worse than Bulbasaur? Bulbasaur did have Swords Dance and Sun boosted growth, but it was a grass poison type. What do you think? Better or worse? I'm thinking it's going to be better, but I think it'd be lucky to get sub 3. Like, I'm thinking of putting my over-under at 3 hours. Yeah, I think 3 hours to 310. I mean, we don't really have to worry about EV training, because X and Y is just one of those kind of difficulty games where you really don't have to worry about that. If we were running something super bad with no setup, then we would probably need to worry about EVs. It's just the fact this thing has nasty plot. But when I get to Laver City to buy vitamins, definitely max out on Carbos and Calcium first, and then after that, probably HP. Okay, let's get going. Get the badges out. Reset the timer. And if you have to worry about EVs, you can always do the football minigame. I actually banned that. It doesn't feel in the spirit of a solo run challenge to be playing soccer. Like, it just doesn't feel like you're actually doing a solo run. It feels like you're playing minigames. That's just the reason I ban it. If I want EVs, I better get them the old-fashioned way. By killing things. Or getting vitamins. Alright, well, I guess let's go ahead and get started. 3, 2, 1, go. Horde battles are good for EV training? Not exactly. Because it does give you 5 EVs, but something I learned about Gen 7 is when you do those SOS battles, your EV gains actually double. I was testing if Horde battles did the same thing, and they do not. Plus, if you don't have a spread move, then it's not that great. Plus, I don't know where the Macho Brace is. But yeah, I tell you guys what, at the end of this run, let's go ahead and look at Madrybread's run for the end game. I think I do remember watching that video, and I remember kind of cringing at how he was playing. I get, like, he hadn't played X and Y much, but even then... In Route 15? Yeah, that's kind of late for that. Did he even beat Diantha? I actually don't remember. I think he did. I'm pretty sure he was level 100, though. But then again, I don't think it was him who came to the decision, but his viewers allow him to use rare candies if he's already maxed out his effort values. It's just like so he can get out videos quicker. But it's just not something I do. I had to use hypnosis. I was close to death. It's nice Shauna heals you. That's like the most useful she's ever been. Why is there like no music playing? Did I pause? Did I pause the music? I might have. Either that or just the final 20 seconds were quiet. Deserted town. Which I don't like since he often demonstrates an easy pathway to victory, then pops off 5 rare candies. I think it encourages him to overlevel a lot, instead of testing things. There's a lot of runs where, even if he has random stats and a random nature stuff like that, like he just completely just picked up the Pokemon, even then, like, you do not need to be level 100 for some of the Pokemon he ends up being 100 at. You can easily cut 15 levels. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fight the monkey guy. Brighton. I mean, these are level 3, but they give 40 experience each. It's okay for this point in the game. Hey, confusion. Nice. Oh my god. TM27 to Monkey. Yeah, plus doing this all is building our friendship. Right now, we have 94 friendship. Drowzee has a quiet nature? Wait, what? Oh. Oh, well. I'll just change the, overlay. I meant to run naive, but I don't think it really matters. Reset the run? No. I don't think it truly needs a plus speed nature. This thing is very slow. But then again, we're going to get extra special attack. Who knows? Extra special attack might be better. No, I'm fine. I don't want it. I don't need to change it. Dude, it's not a life or death situation. If it was, I would have started over. Oh, of course. Oh my gosh, this is slow. Well, great start. I've actually never fought most of the other trainers in here, but that's because I actually don't know how to get to them. The only way through this is the correct, that I know is the correct path. The way you went with a minus speed nature, you ended up speed tying at level 100. Okay, it wasn't a speed tie. I actually forgot to calculate the badge boost. I admitted that during the run. Wait. This is my... Oh, wait. I see what you mean now. I thought this was plus speed minus... Okay, you know what? I haven't technically saved yet, have I? I don't think I've saved once. Yeah, I feel like I can easily change this. Wait. Damn it. Good thing I have this save state. That's annoying. I thought quiet was a different nature. Naive nature. Yeah, plus speed minus special defense. Male. Hidden power fire. Wait, no, it's not tackle, it's pound. Yeah, pound, not tackle. Sorry, I gotta sleep. I got to sleep. 3:30 run, and it'll start quite late in my country to begin with. Oh, thanks for stopping by anyway. Appreciate it. You can always watch the VOD. Alright, take two. That was a false start. That was kind of a waste of 6 minutes, though, but on the bright side, that blackout never happened. What I like about entering that Pokeball shop is once you go down the stairs, you can just hold up left diagonally, and you just walk straight in. Because in X, Y, and ORAS, when you walk diagonally against them, it actually straightens you out. Which is actually really convenient for a lot of overworld movement. Scatterbug. I mean, was there any trainer in the forest I skipped? No, I fought all the trainers. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to work a ways to get to level 9. Dang it, Tierno's hogging my battle. Hey guys, it's youngster Joey. I am surprised I did not get staticked. My Scatterbug is in the top percentage of Scatterbug. Exactly. I shouldn't mess with him. You know, I wonder if I should train in the wild. You know what? I will. I'm going to train in the wild just to get to level 9, so that way I can fight the trainers on the next route with confusion. You may be wondering, why not just fight the... You know what? Fight the next trainers. I was going to say, why should I fight the next trainers when I could just have confusion and make it safer? But that'll just take too many wild Pokemon. Just fight a guy. Hey Shadow, I saw you were streaming part of the DLC. I'll be playing it tomorrow offline. I mean, after I do my editing work, of course. Can't fall behind on that. You know what's funny about this Drowzee Shadow? Madrybread actually did this run 4 months ago. I didn't watch it, though, because his runs are generally pretty bad. Like, by my standards. Oh boy. Get some viewers on streamboo.com. Yeah, I was doing some of the DLC. Don't worry, I won't spoil it. Yeah, I know you won't. I know people generally won't. Kind of funny, though, how the ZA DLC came out today, and I'm playing X and Y. I'm just seeing if there's any more trainers. Nope. Alright, I think I will actually deposit my HM users. Like, normally I deposit them in Lumios, but to be honest, well, you're supposed to deposit them in Lumios because that's when you obtain your Kanto starter. But I'm going to deposit them now just in case any of these trainers knock me out. Oh, I saw in the Legends EA DLC trailer, this is not a spoiler, but there is a mystery gift for a Alpha Charizard. Make sure you get your Alpha Charizard. Yeah, I will say Alpha Charizard was the height I thought a real Charizard was. Like, it took me a long time to realize Charizard's true height is 5'7". You mind if I put the new... Oh, did Serena make the threads? Sure, yeah. Go ahead. I'm fine with people making threads of any of my runs. It saves me time from doing it. Yeah, feel free to. Yeah, because I noticed, like, whenever Axu or I would post results in there, they would always get lost. Hey, so apparently that's how you get to that guy. Oh, geez, I actually forgot. Lediba has special defense and nothing else. I actually didn't know if Serena had the power to add threads. I think Mewtwo's height is 6'7". But then the player is actually matching that Mewtwo height. So it's canon that everyone in Lumio City is a freaking giant. I'm not even 6'7". Okay, this might be rough, but it shouldn't be too bad because I do have Hypnosis. A mod. Okay, yeah, she probably has all the permissions. I thought, like, only Scott could do it. That thing just used Harden. Hypnosis. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. You know what? How long is it gonna take to, like, blackout train here? think I might just have to blackout train until I win. Because there's no other trainers to fight. Pokemon been downhill ever since this game? I heavily disagree with that. Damn. But at least I can knock out the Surskit consistently. But yeah, I don't know what level I'm gonna need. Actually, I wonder if Gen 6... I wonder if Gen 6 has that thing where if you challenge a gym leader, all of your Pokemon gain friendship just for attempting the gym leader. I'm gonna take a look. I don't think the friendship activates until after the battle. But I know usually fainting is like -1. Oh, headbutt. Yes, please. Yeah, I'll just let that kill me. 100... Dude, I just blacked out. I went from 120 to 127. And yes, I did level up. But you also have to acknowledge the blackout too. So yeah, it looks like you do... It looks like you do gain friendship just for attempting the gym. I think the Mega Timeline, aka the 3DS and Z8, Mewtwo is shorter, while in the regular timeline it's actually 6 foot 7 inches. Plus, the only time we see Mewtwo at the same height as Kalos. I don't know. There we go. We just had to get lucky. Alright, turn off the XP share. Okay, I am going to fight all the trainers in the surrounding area. Combi solo win? Shut up. Like, seriously, like, why does everyone keep telling me to do first stage bug types? Is that just my thing? Don't say yes. I don't know. I still believe the theory that there are multiple Mewtwo's. Scyther solo win? I already did that in Leaf Green. It's the first Leaf Green video for 2025. I uploaded it back in January. Yep, Drowzee. Yeah, BDSP following mechanic is so bad. Like, it was nice they attempted to add it, which is something the original Sinnoh games didn't have, but the way they did it was just awful. Like, the small Pokemon looked fine. Like, Ekans, Pikachu, they all looked fine. It was the big Pokemon that looked bad. Like, I get, like, in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like, the following Pokemon all seem to be the same size as you. Sometimes a little bit bigger, but for the big Pokemon, they don't have to be, like, actual size. Because obviously, sometimes that'd be way too big. Make it, like, twice the size of the character or something. Oh, yeah. It actually would have been better if they didn't add it. It was just that bad. When I played the game, like, casually, I never used the follow mechanic. Plus, if you end up going through a corner, they just keep running through the wall until I teleport to you. I mean, to be fair, Pokemon games have really bad follow AI. The one exception is Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because they're literally programmed to be one tile behind you. But from what I've seen from playing Legends Z8, the follow AI does seem to be a lot better. I mean, when you go through those scaffolding courses, it kind of gets messed up, but like on normal terrain, it's actually pretty fine. Oh, God. Hey, I got the flinch. And also, as long as you always pick either Charmander or Squirtle for your Kanto starter here, no matter what the second Pokemon is you catch on Route 2, you'll always have every HM. Technically, if you caught the Pidgey and, like, another Pidgey, for example, and you picked Squirtle, you'll actually not have a single cut user when you include Lucario and Lapras. I mean, I get, like, Pokemon taking up more tiles would be kind of hard to program for, like, a regular, like, Pokemon game, but they could have found a way to make it not look that hideous. Like, it did look very hideous. Oh, I need to deposit. Yeah, it's true, but technically, they don't take up 2 tiles. They take up 1 tile. But they, like... It's still technically 1 tile. But yeah, they could have done something like that. Follow AI is very tricky prospect, most because you have follow erratic movement of the player. But still, Paper Mario did it fine for the most part. That game was released in 2000. Yeah, they definitely could have found a way to make it better. Poison gas. Gross. Oh, pretty soon at level 21, we'll get access to Meditate. Yeah, that's just the unfortunate thing. Like, in terms of, like, mechanics, the newer Pokemon games always seem to be 5 years behind other Nintendo games. Like when you compare, like, the newest Pokemon release to, like, the newest Mario one, the newest Zelda one, the newest Metroid one, like, I get they're all different games entirely, but when you look at all of them, you can clearly see one looks a little behind. That's not to say all the new games are bad. It's just something I notice. And I'm sure most people notice it too. Then again, it is an anime-based looking game. Like, obviously you have to have some cartoonish look to it. But I'm talking about, like, mechanics. I know the Sword and Shield follow AI was really bad. I mean, I guess it wasn't that bad. Alright, let's see if I can get a berry. Electric types. Nope. Gonna get myself some Orin and Pecha berries. And also, you can get the Miracle Seed in here, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay, I'm actually at pretty low health. I will say though, if the new Generation 10 Pokemon games had if it had the like follow and the follow mechanics of ZA, like the way like everyone moves around, but it was an entire region and had regular looking Pokemon battles, I think the games will be very good. Oh my god. Because Legends ZA, it is still a very good looking game. You could say like the building textures are flat and it looks ugly. And I do agree they don't always look the best, especially in some parts you can clearly see where the cropping wasn't good. Actually personally believe the reason the textures are flat was to get it to run good on the Switch one. Because I can guarantee you if the models were a lot more complex, I think it would have lagged really bad. Because technically the game was originally designed for Switch 1, and I'm sure after the complaints of Scarlet and Violet, they wanted to prioritize performance. But then when they ported Switch 2, the Switch 2 version is literally just the Switch 1 copy at 60 frames. That's all it is. I think if ZA was made exclusively for the Switch 2, it would have looked a lot better. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know though. We'll see if my personal theory is proven true or false when we eventually see trailers for Gen 10. Because if Gen 10 looks extremely good and it runs really, really well, then I'd like to believe my personal theory was correct. But we'll have to see. Maybe they just don't know how to optimize. Could be that too. I mean, ZA still runs really good. Like, even on the Switch 1 when it's locked at 30 FPS, like, from what I've seen from people playing the Switch 1 version, it's very hard to notice a lag drop. Like, in Scarlet and Violet, there were lag drops everywhere. So, I mean, they're definitely a lot more optimized. They're probably the most optimized Switch games since probably Sword and Shield. I wouldn't say BDSP because for some reason on the Switch 1, the loading screen takes like 20 seconds. It's ridiculous. The one in Scarlet and Violet did too. So the final boss had some lag? Okay, so right up ahead, we're going to get access to the coastal decks. We have to see at least 40 species in order to get the Eviolite in Shulur City. So I'm actually not only going to fight most of the trainers, I'm not even going to use it repels. Didn't Sword and Shield become laggier? Maybe in some parts, but I don't remember it being that bad. Bruh. That's annoying. To be fair, I haven't played Sword and Shield in quite a few years, so I might be misremembering things. So honestly, what about the Let's Go games? Did the Let's Go games have lag spikes? Seriously, dude. I didn't think of saving again. Too. This is getting annoying. There we go. Hypnosis saves the day. Should just spam confusion. I mean, that's what I did the first time, and it didn't really work out that good. But yeah, I'm just not going to use Repel. And I do know different parts of the Kalos decks actually sometimes do share species. So, who knows? Maybe some parts from Central went into Coastal. So yeah, maybe they were just the most optimized Pokemon games since, probably the Let's Go games. And, some textures don't look the best, but I think they did want to prioritize performance. Because it does perform really good. At least on Switch 1. Yeah, it's 30 FPS, but other than that, it's very hard to see a lags drop. 3 and no, they don't share species? Oh, never mind then. Don't listen to me. Alright, I'm gonna head in here, just in case I have to black out. I can't believe this is an actual strat. Just no repels at all. And also at these dead ends, you can find encounters. It's kind of fun. What, having no repels? Uh-oh. Okay, that was close. Dude, 3 Lunatone? I was kind of hoping for, like, an Onyx or like, Rhyhorn. Okay, meditate. Get rid of disable. Wait. Oh, crud, I'm out of healing items. Dude, every time I come in here, I run out of healing items. I'm out of healing items. Matt, you have no idea how often I come in here with like 10 potions, and by the time I arrive at this double battle, I'm all out of healing items. I mean, right now it's fine, but there have been times where those flare grunts have caused some serious damage. Also, how's it been, Matt? Took the jaw fossil? You know what's funny, Matt? Madrybread actually did Drowzee in X and Y like 4 months ago, but I'm sure, I don't know if you'll be surprised, but I did not watch it for this stream. I just routed this on my own. Finals week? Gross. Yeah, hopefully by the time I get to Shulur, I'll have access to 40 species. Magikarp statue. They need to tear that down. Bruh, dude, this thing gets killed. A lot. Yep, falling asleep in my desk study. You're actually keeping count, N1? That's actually impressive. Let's check if you're correct. Oh, no, this shows caught. Wow, okay then. You were actually correct. Alright, at least we're almost there to Psybeam. I need to go heal. Dude, that Masquerade's actually pretty scary. What's the count for? Oh, in order to get the Eviolite, we have to get 40... We have to have seen 40 Pokemon in the X and Y Coastal Dex. Right now, we're in the Coastal region, so we should be getting some seen encounters in the Coastal Dex. But yeah, getting to 40 is... Dude, how long is it going to take to get to 40? Dude, this... I'm losing so much money. Fortunately, money's just an object for me. In these runs, generally speaking. Dude, I used 2 meditates and that was a 2-shot. I mean, you don't have to keep track if you want to, if you don't want to. I mean, we have access to the actual Pokedex. Alright, I'm actually going to do the training up north. Also, my friendship is 208, so we should be stronger than Headbutt now, so I actually will teach it. Wonder if I want to replace Hypnosis with Thief. Probably not. I think I would like to use Hypnosis for the Amora so I can set up. But I think I'll hold on to Hypnosis. Yeah, I don't think I was winning that. Dude, this thing's brittle. Oh wait, I should go buy some potions. Shame we can't learn Rock Smash. You know, technically I could go Meditate Thief. Yeah, just take the blackout. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and teach Thief. I don't know what that is. Power Up Punch? Oh, the third gym. Can we speak real words? Get rid of Return. We can always teach it back. Oh, man. Yeah, over Return. Because Return's not useful in this gym. Okay. I'll start resetting now. Because this is kind of insane. No, blackouts count as registering. You don't have to have beaten them. Dude. You know, I just realized. I'm literally a small amount of XP away from Psybeam. That was lucky. Yeah, I should have done a little bit of wild grinding. But on the bright side, having Thief is good for the Soul Rock and Lunatone on the next trainer. Serious, dude. Okay, I should definitely use a Meditate. Hypnosis. Alright, I should be fine. Dude, Psywave is a freaking scary move at low levels. Plus, it's 100% accurate. Oh my god. Dude, I should have just stuck to Psybeam. That was actually kind of stupid. Why would you ever subject yourself to that? I think the only way I would ever do that is if, you have 4 move slots and you had infinite uses of Psywave. Dude, sleep in this game is just so bad. The profile picture. Yeah, the early game's going to be kind of rough. Miss 3 hypnosises. Like, I get it. Make fun of me. Like, ha ha ha, you're using hypnosis. It keeps missing. Well, sometimes it's a necessary evil. Kind of like Gen 3 Rock Tomb. I don't see how you'll beat Grant. Rest, meditate, hypnosis. Actually, meditate's probably not gonna do. Dude, well, I'm really upset this thing can't learn Rock Smash. Alright, let's just give this a try. Alright, this thing's pretty much always going to use Thunder Wave. Oh my god. So yeah, it does look like I need to attempt Hypnosis. Really upset me I couldn't get that Chesto Berry. I mean, it's not like this is going to matter. Alright, I think we need to go to the wild. Actually, I think there's some trainers in here. Oh, those are just some strength people. Okay, ignore them. I do know Aerial Ace is in here. Alright, I better teach Return back. Dude, if that guy who wanted a random typing, I really wish there was a guy I really wish there was a way to manipulate that guy. Because if I was able to get a Chesto Berry, I could do one use of Resto Chesto in that fight. But unless I catch an electric type. You know what? Do you guys think I should catch an electric type, then go back and get it? I know there's Electrike on this route. Oh, I can no longer escape. You know what? Yeah, I think I will. But then again, I don't think it would help. It's Y exclusive? Alright, that's a double reason why it won't work. My main reason for it not working was because I just take too much damage during that fight. Headbutt. Oh boy, would you like headbutt again? No. I don't know what would be a good level to try again. Honestly, maybe a Cherry Berry. I think a Cherry Berry might be the right call. Where can I get a Pikachu? Or, like, some other... Is there a nearby electric type? I have 45 speed, yeah. I mean, outspeeding isn't the issue. It's raw damage. That's the issue. Or Nose Pass. Oh, I missed a trainer. $28, and you'll need to eliminate paralysis. You know what? Yeah, I think I need to get an electric type. What's the closest electric type I could get? Wait, Helioptile. I could get a Helioptile on the route to Connecting Cave. Or no, Glittering Cave. Not Connecting Cave. Volca's a 5%. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get a Helioptile. Unless that thing's pure normal, I'm pretty sure it's part electric. No. Yeah, I think it is electric normal. I just like moving around on this Rhyhorn. It's pretty funny. There was a Helioptile. Oh wait, put it to sleep. Alright. Now I'll just need to rush to that guy. Oh, damn it. This is normally the reason why at this point I'd have my HM users deposited. Alright. I think Cherry Berry would be the better way to go. Yeah, I think Cherry Berry. Alright. Two speed EVs? I guess. Hey, a Zangoose. That's got to count for Coastal. Inkay. Spoink. Wow, 3 in a row. $31, and I hope it's enough. Okay, yeah, we're guaranteed to get 40 by Shalor City, I think. And we are level 31. But yeah, it's just a shame that Thief is just our best physical move to use with Meditate. Unless we want to go pure special. Actually, wait, what's going to do more? A resisted return or Thief? Hold on. Return is an effective power of 89. Divide that by 2. Yeah, Thief is better. Alright, let's hope this is good enough. It might not be. Okay. Hypnosis. Alright, so I think we just have to land the first hypnosis. Because as soon as it wakes up, it's going to go for Thunder Wave. Alright, 1, 2. Hypnosis. Thief. Wow, that's... Dude, why is sleep so bad? Alright, put this to sleep. Wow. Plus, supposedly, I think Gen 6 introduced a chance for Thunderwave to miss, or that might have been Gen 7. There's some sort of way to teach rest. There really isn't. I need all of these moves. Yeah, it definitely does look like... I think the proper strat for the Amora and Tyrant is probably just to spam Psybeam. Like, I don't think I should waste time with setup. Yeah, that's really late. No. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna reset if I missed the first hypnosis. Dude. Hypnosis is almost unusable. So awful. Like, I have to use it. Yeah. Dude. Thing is, I know Amora has way better special defense than Tyrant does. I think Tyrant, it might be able to do half. But it's literally the Amora that's the hard part. Interesting. Oh wait, I'm already paralyzed. So yeah, this is essentially just a pure Aerodactyl fight. There's literally no way around this. We just have to get super lucky. Right? What about the Shutterbug Cafe? Is there anything useful there? Wide lens. That would only boost Hypnosis to 66. And it wastes the slot of the Cherry Berry. Alright, come on. Wait. Oh, I've already been hit with Rock Tomb. Man, it just sucks how Psybeam just doesn't do enough. Honestly, I kind of wonder if I should go back to my old setup strat. I don't know. It does look like at +2 it'll do half. Yeah, it has a 10% chance to confuse. Dude, do you have any idea how much easier this would be if this thing could learn Rock Smash? This is awful. Hey John, that's not my name. My name isn't Head. Honestly, I wonder if Quick Claw is better than Cherry Berry. Bad. Oh, I got the confused, but I still got paralyzed, but I am at full health. Alright, Hypnosis. When it mattered. When it mattered, I couldn't move. You know what's sad? I did get a crit there, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, Grant is a major wall for most runs. Okay, you know what? This isn't working. This isn't gonna work. I need that Amora to be a 3-shot. This sucks. Hey, there's the Emolga. Oh, the Cherry Berry's gone. I'm still gonna want that. I gotta reset again. Okay, take the Cherry Berry off. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna consistently 3-shot. I don't think it's a level 33 thing. I think I might literally need to be 34 or 35. Houndour and Sigilyph give special attack. Good to know. But to be honest with you, EVs at lower levels are almost meaningless. Like at this level, I would need like 20 EVs to make one stat point. It's not great. EVs are never worth considering in the early game. EVs are only meant for late game. So if I wanted to EV train right now, it would have to be in preparation for the league. How many EVs I have? 27. Right now it's about 12 per stat point. Ah. So you think level 33 will be a clean 3-shot? I mean, I'll trust you on that. Hey, will you kill me, please? Thanks. Dude, I'm almost at max friendship. Alright, let's see. Psybeam on Amora, 99% chance to 3-hit at level 33. And then on... Wait. That is literally just saying the IVs, the EVs that I do have is, it gives me a slightly teeny better chance. What does the ranges on Tyrant look like? Oh, I'm already level 33. Yeah, Sigalith. Remember when I beat the first gym at like 12 minutes in the run? Good times. Yeah, okay, I knew it. I knew Tyrant was going to be a 2-shot. It's literally the Amora. That's just brutally difficult. Like, they really did Drowzee dirty in Gen 2. Like, so horrifically dirty. Alright, so this will be a 3-shot, but I still need to use Hypnosis. Oh, dude, he still yields as a healing item at that health? Alright, so this should be a 2-shot, but I already outspeed. I hate this game. I literally just beat him without taking damage. Literally, the damage rounding threshold mattered. But still, like, there's gonna be worse spots later. Like, just wait till we get to Reflection Cave. Reflection Cave is gonna be a whole nother level of bad. When do I get Psychic? 49. Also, my friendship is maxed now. Still a little before I can beat Crystal with Mewtwo. Shut up. Yeah, I think I'm still not going to use Repels right now, because I need all the training possible. It's a shame I can't really focus on specific EVs. The problem with X and Y, there are so many wild Pokemon in every area, because X and Y have a very massive regional dex, and each of the routes have like 12 different species or something on it. It's very hard to find good EV training spots. It's a lot easier when like there's not many Pokemon, so you can help narrow things down. Well, it's a good thing these Lucario are generally pretty bad. And now this is my Crystal PB. Good for you. Would you like a trophy? There. There's your trophy. What? I think they're neat. What is it with you and potatoes? I just think they're neat. Ooh, Hariyama. Nice XP. Hey, look, I found Grover. Or there was a guy here that healed you. Alright, gotta be careful of Hedvig. Like, even if you have moves that are super effective, she still kills you. She's just that terrifying. I've had fully evolved Pokemon get destroyed by her. Bit late for Solage City music. Yeah, you never can really predict what the music's gonna play. Whoa. Alright, let's try Hedvig. It doesn't help she has speed control moves. Wow, good job, Drowzee. You've done something most fully evolved Pokemon can't do. What's this move? User inflicts damage on any Pokemon in the same type in the area around it. Wow, that is an extremely stupid move. I'd rather use Future Sight than that. Rock and Rollas? No. Dude, I can't kill a Sableye. But yeah, once this thing gets access to Nasty Plot, or straight up, well, not really just straight up Power Punch either, because Power Punch can only do so much. But it will be better than nothing, that's for sure. Battle! Despair! Rain! Alright, that's good. Oh, we can get the Eviolite right away. That's gonna help a lot. Don't fight that guy. Just leave. You should have 40. Let's check. 43. Now the thing is, I don't exactly remember where it is. Here it is. Dude, what the hell is this track? The Marine Tube. I've never been in the Marine Tube for more than 10 seconds. But hey, Eviolite's gonna help a lot. Alright, the first rival battle. Absol's gonna be an asshole. Remember to heal? I'm already healed. But thank you for your concern. But who knows, maybe the Eviolite's gonna help a lot. Eviolite is pretty busted in these first stage runs. It makes them actually feasible. But on the bright side, what's the Meowstic gonna do? Dude, this Meowstic can't do jack to me. Alright then, well, that was easy. 2 more levels till Zen Headbutt, and we can actually use that with Meditate and Power Up Punch. Question, can I get Low Sweep right now, or will my way up be blocked? Yeah, it's blocked. Oh my god. Also, another reason to make sure you don't withdraw your HM users until after the gym is because that Hariyama has Whirlwind. But yeah, definitely in the future, for any first stage solo runs in X and Y, if you want the Eviolite by the time you arrive, basically just don't use repels and fight everybody. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to... I hate how these guys don't just see you. You have to talk to them. It's so annoying. Am I going to be able to get 41? No, I will not. Then again, I might just set up some meditates ahead of time. Also, Karina's in the DLC today. I need to play it soon. By soon, I probably mean tomorrow. Oh, did you see that? I got hit with Power Up Punch, or with Fake Out, and I didn't get flinched. Yeah, return. Alright, Psybeam. That was the easiest gym I've had so far. I'm not kidding, that was probably the first time in an X and Y run Viola was actually hard. Alright, I need my Pokemon back. I don't need the Helioptile, because I gotta have room for the Lucario and the Lapras. Third, fourth floor. This guy. Nice, the rare one-shot. What an expensive but useless bracelet. I'm hoping the DLC fixes this. I have no idea, but... Oh, you finally fought Zygarde? Oh man, dude. I had to look up on YouTube how to beat that thing. It was that rough. But once you know how to do it, it isn't too bad. One thing I will say, though, Xerneas is your friend in that fight. On the bright side, we're about to get the lucky egg. You know what? We're going to be in a bit of a predicament, though. You know what kind of predicament? We want to hold the lucky egg to get extra experience. But at the same time, if we don't have the Eviolite, then we're going to be taking so much damage. So it's kind of hard to know, like, where are the good spots to use it? So, Menyumi, I know the DLC just came out today, but let's treat the DLC like it's a brand new game. So try not to talk about it to avoid spoilers for people. Rock Smash. I always forget to teach Rock Smash because it's not an HM. I better... You know what? I think Lucky Egg here. Oh, I don't have the Lucky Egg yet. Yeah, I got another Cherry Berry. Oh yeah, leftovers there is really nice. Hey, at least Emerald gets leftovers. Alright, since I am starting to get overleveled, I think I can get away with Lucky Egg for now. But yeah, the sooner I can get Psychic than Nasty Plot, the better. In fact, I might actually use early rare candies to get Nasty Plot as quickly as possible. Hey, Motham, I just did a video about you the other day. You are very bad. Hey, look, a bunch of eggs. Motham versus Lampent. That is the most random-ass matchup of all time, dude. Uh-oh. Yeah, I didn't think that would work out too well. Oh, whoops. That's embarrassing. That guy isn't required anyway. So I'll just count that as a blackout and just go heal. Yeah, that guy's not required. If that was a required guy, I would have to reset to a previous save. But then again, with a Pokemon this bad, I tend to be a little more lenient on that whole blackout rule, because I am not willing to lose 40 minutes of progress with a Drowzee. I don't know, I take Karen's advice. I still take her advice to this day. It took 6 power-up punches to kill that thing. Dude, the rival's been easier than the gym leaders. Usually that's not the case. Dude, that Pharisee doesn't move. It just blinks. Oh no, it does move. My god, I hate iron barbs. Uh-oh. Oh, ingrain. Okay, that's fine. Swagger, gross. I am impressed I won that fight. You know what's funny, though? I actually hate Mothim a lot. Similar thing with Veespequin. But Dustox, though. I actually did like Dustox a lot. Like, as a kid, I would get a Dustox from the Eterna Forest, whether it was Pearl or Platinum, because I had both versions. I played Platinum first, then Pearl later. Dustox just completely destroys the second gym. It can be under level 2. She literally can't do jack to you. Is that when it gets Quiver Dance? Who knows? Maybe in the new year, I'll do Omega Ruby, Dustox, and Beautyfly. We'll see. Oh, interesting. You actually can't go down? Hmm. Well, I need to heal. Man, it makes you realize how big that gym is. Like, I'm probably not going to do Daily December again. Because this was so much work for me. And now that I think about it, I'm not 100% sure if it was worth the 3-month break from uploads. Who knows, it might have been. But either way, I'm probably not going to do Daily December again. So I think pretty soon, once I finish editing everything, I will plan out what the next videos and stream will be. Like, I'll still do the whole system of it'll be the same game once per week. I'll do one video, one live stream, one random solo run. And I think there will be a once a week re-rank in the Discord. Alright, I think +2 should be enough. Oh yeah, the random solo run streams are fun. I'm gonna make them permanent in the new year. Do one per week. That was close. But yeah, I'm still gonna do the one game per week thing. So like, the week of yellow version, all the streams and videos will be in yellow. I still think that's actually the best way to do it. I mean, you'll only end up seeing yellow from me like 3 or 4 times a year. But at least whenever I do play yellow, it's for the whole week. Oh my god, why does the wind have to come from this way? Yeah, I think I'm going to hold the lucky egg while I'm in here. Oh yeah, and the crystal backport streams will come back in January. You know what's great? There's 52 weeks in a year. There's around like 70 megas that we know of so far. Plus, I don't know how many the DLC introduced besides the 2 that were already announced, Chimecho and Baxcalibur. But it'll definitely take us a long time to finish the megas, but I think it'll be worth it. We'll definitely just stick with megas for the foreseeable future. Because it's really fascinating having to play Megas in a different way. It's like, you're essentially playing Pokemon Crystal, but held items are banned. Like, a lot of Pokemon heavily rely on leftovers and Quick Claw. Like, when you remove Quick Claw from something slow, like, if we were to ever do Mega Camerupt and we're not allowed to use Quick Claw, it's going to be awfully bad. Red's Blastoise is going to be a menace. Like, you have to think of unique strats. Like, things like Iron Defense and Amnesia become more useful. Rest essentially becomes mandatory for everybody. I'm allergic to hitting myself. That was weird. Oh yeah, the new Megas are awesome. And I know someone's saying, well, what about Starmie? I'm actually liking Mega Starmie. But you know what's funny? This guy, during the Team Flare invasion, sells you fresh water for $300. But then once you chase him away, he lowers it to $200. Sorry to charge you so much. No, you're not. Greedy bastard. But it's essentially the best thing I have to heal. I mean, yeah, but we're not doing first stages. We're doing overpowered Mega Evolutions. Psychic, finally. How many candies do I have? Technically, the lack of held items only really matters for like 2 or 3 fights, and one of them is red. 2. Okay, so I'm gonna need to grind to level 51. But, yeah, Mega Camerupt's gonna be awful. Whoops. Isn't there just one more after this? Yeah. No, there's, 2... There's an admin fight, as well as this person. Like, Legends EA made Mabel, like, a lot more recognizable, because, she ends up literally becoming the fill-in professor. But, like, these other ones are just not memorable. I don't even know their names. Elena. I hope the DLC, makes us see all of them. Maybe they, like, break out of prison or something. That'd be cool. Oh, yeah. There is one more candy after the power plant. It's behind Rock Smash. Yeah, we will be able to get it before, Clement, which is good. Alright. Time to use 3 rare candies. Wait. Alright, so long Hypnosis. Good riddance. I don't think I have any other, like, special moves I can really teach. I guess besides Grass Knot. But I don't think Grass Knot's going to be too useful right now. Funnily enough, even though I have Nasty Plot, my answer for Clement is still going to be Power Up Punch. Because he usually likes to Volt Switch from Emolga to Magneton, and then you can just spam Power Up Punch as he uses Electric Terrain and spams Full Restores. I still think so far Daily December has been quite a success, because not only the channel has been getting a good influx of like new subscribers, new viewers, my average stream numbers are like now like 17 viewers, which used to be a super good day for me. Plus, even when I end Daily December, like I'm sure a lot of the bastard, I'm sure a lot of the recurring like viewers that were around for December will end up sticking around in January. It definitely gave the channel like a huge like boost, kind of like the defibrillator. Like you go to my dead channel and you're like clear. I mean, it wasn't dead, no, but you can't really grow a channel off of streams. But then again, the only reason I quit uploading for 3 months was to do Daily December. Oh. Yeah, it was literally Daily December. Oh, interesting. So, if you want to fight all the trainers, you'd have to purposefully get the question wrong. This person's Vivian. Wait. No, it's not. That thing, did she just use a super potion? You know, Plusle and mine and starting Gen 4 get Nasty Plot. But it's so late. Alright, I don't think I need to hold on to... Oh, I'm holding on to Eviolite now. Is there any reason for me to... When should I hold Lucky Egg again? I think after the rival. Alright, Power Up Punch. You bastard. Dude, you're not Volt Switching? Oh. Well, Heliolisk is probably going to kill me. Yep. Okay, I did... Maybe I should just stick to Special. Because normally that Emolga Volt switches. I'm going to try one more time. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. For some reason, Emolga doesn't want to use Volt Switch. It usually does. There we go. Only I could learn Thunderbolt. Old Zone 17. You mean the Pyroar Kingdom? Wait, what? Is this the wrong... No, I think that's the wrong gate. Yeah, that might have been the wrong gate. No, that was the right... Oh, right. Lysander Cafe. I'm stupid. Dude, how could I forget that? You know what's funny? There's a part of Lumio City where you can like see like a glitched like gray sprite inside one of the doors that looks like Missing No, and everyone thought it was an Easter egg to Missing No, but when there was a free camera hack for X and Y, people found out what it actually was. It wasn't a reference to Missing No. It was literally just a doorway to another building that was somehow visible, and that was just the in-game fog. So it just happened to be a coincidence. Okay, I think I'm at the point now where I should hold Lucky Egg. Heal up first. Quagsire. Come on, guys. Quag hey. Any members, you gotta pay your dues. That was actually kind of close. Another Quagsire. Man, I'm guessing Boss KO is not here because Quagsire's rent is due. There, I'm all caught up. I paid my dues. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh my god, this is so bad. I accidentally went into a fight without Psychic PP. You know, I think Quagsire will accept that form of payment, Smash Mouth. Dude, this is such a long blackout. I mean, that's fine. Boss KO does eventually watch the VODs. He'll realize he missed his dues. And he'll give a nice Quag hey. Man, with how much training I've done, I'm not sure what vitamins I can buy. Alright, so I'm looking at my EVs. I'm already maxed out on attack and speed, which is surprising. But I can only really buy 3 calcium, and I guess just buy the rest in HP. Toxic. Alright guys, vitamin time. Let's see. 3 calcium. And let's see. I'm going to use up my calcium now, then bring out the calculator. Alright, so let me just quickly add up my EVs. Should be pretty quick. 45 HP, 125 attack, 36 defense, 99 special attack, 21 special defense, 108 speed, 434. Alright, so I can use 8 more vitamins in any particular stat before I hit my max. Alright, so I think in that case, 8 more vitamins. I think I think I'm going to get 5 in HP. And, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, 2 irons. I'm not able to use any more, am I? Yep. Alright, I need some potions and stuff. I am amazed she did not see me. Yeah, I'm still gonna hold on to Power Up Punch in return for coverage. Psyshock, no. Although, after this, I may want to teach Dazzling Gleam. I don't know. Power Up Punch and Return still go well together. I think I'm just going to keep Drowzee a mixed attacker. I think that's for the best if I keep it a mixed attacker. Wow, that is embarrassing. Oh, to be fair, I didn't heal. Like, I don't want to use Psychic. 2 out of 3 of her Pokemon resist Psychic. I don't think Sylveon's that fast. Yep. I don't know. I mean, Return's still good on its own. I think I'll teach Dazzling Gleam over Power Up Punch. Man, I do wish this thing learned Thunderbolt. Okay, I hate how you have to talk to Shauna and not Trevor. Base 60. Yeah, I remember looking at Sylveon's stats. Sylveon's stats are so weird. It's because they made up a dumb rule where all the evolutions have to have the exact same stats. Same stat total and same, like, individual numbers, just arranged differently. Like, they had to come up with some pretty weird arrangements for some of them. Oh my god. To be fair, even though I have PK Hex up, it's like all the way on the left side of my monitor. Like, it's hard for me to look at it because I have to have room for OBS. And BizHawk is so wide. I mean, it is a cool quirk, but some of them just have just such strange stat spreads. Dude, don't use beta. There we go. Dude, 18 blackouts, 25 resets. That's insane. Besides, I have Dazzling Gleam. Just use that. Need help, I beg you. Oh, nice. Dazzling Gleam hits both targets. Normally, I end up always encountering these guys, but this time, I wouldn't mind extra training. Plus, I'm willing to bet Madrybread never knew how to get the lucky egg. Whoops. That thing just blow up. Or I think it might have been Aftermath. Oh no, he does not research his runs. He literally writes his script as he goes through with the challenge. All this part is being written before I've started. Alright, at least the Frost Cavern coming up is going to have a lot of trainers in there. I hate Aromatissy. I don't like Slurpuff either. I think they're both bad Pokemon. Oh, John, since you're the first YouTube member to show up in chat in a while, we had 2 Quagsire appearances, and no one was there at the time to pay their dues. I had to pay with 2 Quagshays, but I don't think he's pleased. So can you put in 2 of them, please? Put in 2 Quaghays. Show the appreciation. No, I don't want Sky Battles. Thanks, John. Okay, Quagsire's now happy. He does not like having to wait that long, though. He says do better next time. I've already played Gourgeist earlier in the year. It's a, it wasn't a video, but it was a live stream. The video was Trevenant. I think they were my last set of X and Y videos before Daily December. Future Sight, gross. But you know what's funny? I saw one of those rage bait Twitter posts where some guy was saying like, oh my god, you guys accept so much bad slop from Game Freak when it could easily look 4K, and then showed what assuming is an AI upscale image of a scene from ZA in 4K, and it had a picture of an Avalug, and it showed a before and after. The Avalugg looked so ugly. It looked like it was made out of, like, transparent ice. And oddly enough, the surrounding environment actually looked worse in 4K. Like, anime-looking games are not meant to be in 4K. It just looks bad. Like, not everything needs to look like The Last of Us. Seriously. I wouldn't mind a more semi-realistic looking Pokemon game, but like that 4K image that was used, it looked really ugly. I'm sure there was a way to like incorporate them. You know, something that does annoy me about Frost Cavern, oops. Hold on. Turn frame. The girl that heals your team in here is at the almost at the very end of the cave. Here she is. Also, this guy is related to the self-destructing hiker from Gen 1. These gravelers like to use sturdy and blow up. Hey, not today at least. You know, I'm actually wondering if it's a good idea to actually use rare candies like now at earlier levels, because it'll make training in the Team Flare section a lot easier because I won't have to worry about dying all the time. Because I only need level 83 anyway. You know what? It might be worth it. I'm gonna go get the rare candy in Anastar City first. Alright, how many PP ups do I have? 2. There's Mabel. Auntie Mabel. Alright, I'm not going to use the candies now, though. I'm very close to a level up. Nope, that's the clothing store. Hidden power. Fire. Get rid of return, I think. Yeah. We're going all special today. Yeah, I think as soon as I beat the rival, I'll use all the rare candies I have. Or maybe just do it before Olympia. Yeah, before Olympia. Alright, maybe not after here, because I'm about to level up again. Alright, now I'm gonna use them. 6. That level. 68. Oh, the light screen went away. That's good. Yeah, even though I'm level 68 right now, and I want level 83 for the champion, I'm quite confident I can get there. Plus, being the higher level will help make Team Flare better. Hey Dillo, how's it going? I'm playing Drowzee. It sucks. Really bad. But no. You know, it's funny, Madry Bread actually did this run as a video like 4 months ago, and in preparation for this run, I did not watch it. We were actually going to look at it after this run and see like what I did different. Alright, hopefully I can beat Lysander without equipping the Eviolite. Looks like you're quite far. You should have been here for the first 3 gyms. It was awful. Whoops. I mean, things sped up a lot once we got access to Nasty Plot. We were able to get it before the 5th gym. I intentionally used early rare candies to help. Plus, it helps that I'm holding the Lucky Egg, and medium fast is starting to come through for us. We've had some interesting mons. True. That is not the right way. Oh, I used Ether on the wrong move. I wanted to use it on Dazzling Gleam. Well, did I save? I don't think I did. Dude, even at level 70. 2. You know, I'm pretty confident I will get to the level I need. I think I should just unequip Lucky Egg. Okay, she has something else. That would have been really awkward. Yeah, learning Dazzling Gleam is quite nice. Alright, try that again. Ow. That was a crit. That was guaranteed a crit. Then again, I might be wasting my time with setup. I don't think I need to. Oh no, I absolutely do. Or better yet, I just need to unequip the Lucky Egg. I shouldn't need to hold the Lucky Egg anymore. I'm just done with it. Just hold on to Eviolite. There we go. Uh-oh. Still hard. Got it. Oh. This is bad. This is really bad, actually. Dude, that is so bad. Like, after +2, I still can't knock that out. Dude, I don't want to train. I'm like level 72. I think it's just always going to kill at this. Yeah. My God, why? There's nothing else I can really teach, is there? You know what? Low sweep. There we go. That TM we picked up has some use. That was pretty rough. Break time. Alright, I'm gonna teach Dazzling Gleam back. Not expect Mabel to be that hard. But Low Sweep ended up saving the day. Staying alive, staying alive. Whoops. Uh-oh. Stay close doesn't follow. Exactly. That's why I hate Shauna. Like, oh, please, we should stick together. Okay. Just stays behind. Question is, am I gonna have enough power points? I should be fine. You get healed after you get Xerneas. Oh my god, no. Flash fire. I didn't have enough PP. That is one place I've never expected to have a reset. Oh my god. Do I fight all of them? No, just the one I blacked out to. Maybe there were triple friend battles, but, like, she still could have followed you. Like they do in the Santaloon Forest. Uh-oh. Alright, Honchkro's pretty slow. Oh, okay, that was close. Pokemon ZA scrapped game. The Pokemon Z scrapped game could have really helped with the problems. Yeah, they sort of had to use Legend ZA to make up for it, but the problem is it like solved the plot holes after, like 5 years after. Not really like the original story should have been modified. Like what ZA did was essentially continue upon the X and Y story to try to fill in some of the plot holes. Which definitely made it better, but some of the stuff did feel pushed in a little. I hate those construction workers. Like, I think the stuff that they did surrounding Lysander was definitely really good. Oh, also, Durant will be in Daily December. You'll be surprised at how good that Pokemon is. Shadow Ball, thank you for the reminder. Yeah, it's not just like Pokemon Z was like a rumored scrap game. There was a giant mega leak, like unrelated to X and Y, but there actually was... this way. There actually was a Pokemon Z plan, but it did get scrapped. Yeah, you've definitely heard that. Sometimes in my server, he won't shut up about it. But still, out of all the people that I know who've played the game, I think he's the only one that I know who actually hates the game, like extremely hates it. Everyone else I've talked to actually likes it. And Shadow Ball is so out of the way. Nope. This way? Nope. No. This way? No, it was this way. Damn it. I hope I have an escape rope. I was talking about Durant, not ZA. Oh. Either way, yeah. Shadow Stitch was the one who told me to do Durant. Yeah, the original story had some loose ends that needed tied up. But yeah, I still stand by my original theory that the only reason that there seems to be a giant amount of hatred for it online, and the fact that it got dislike bombed so bad on Google, I literally think it has nothing to do with the game. It has everything to do with the Palworld lawsuits. Like, people are taking it out on the game that was in question during the lawsuits, and like the whole patent thing. Because the patents involved Legends EA. People are taking it out on that. I can guarantee that's what happened. I mean, Shadow's effectively the only person I know who actually hates it. I mean, he at least beat the main story first, so I'll give him props for that. I almost used Psychic on that Greninja. I'm like, oh wait, it's part Dark type, don't do that. Don't get me wrong, the game still has all the flaws, but based on the amount of hatred that the game was getting like a week before it came out, you would expect it to be like the worst selling Pokemon game of all time. And like all the major like Pokemon players would talk shit about it, and like it'd be rare to find a guy who liked it. Kind of like a BDSP kind of thing. But no, it's not even that. Like, if all you saw were, like, people online playing the game, giving their opinions as they played, and, like, the major, like, PokeTubers talking about their reviews of it, just in general reviews, you would think the game would be, like, a 7 out of 10 on average. But then you'd go on Google reviews, and it's at, like, 35%. Because the thing is with Google reviews, it's just a simple thumbs up and thumbs down. You don't even have to have played the game. Anyone can go there and up or down it. Well, annoying blackout to Trevor, but not much you can do. Battle style I found pretty difficult, which definitely shocked me. In the early game, I will admit in the early game it was boring. Because you were just like, tackle, leer, water gun, leer, tackle. But once you're like fighting like full-on teams later, it does end up being kind of annoying. I do actually like how there's a punishment to switching, like you can switch your Pokemon in and out to avoid damage. Or you could Mega Evolve the Pokemon to make it temporarily invincible to damage. But then the problem is when you switch in and out, your Pokemon does that little cry and stance change thing. And during that whole thing, your Pokemon can get hit. I saw someone online talking shit about that mechanic. Like, man, I can't even switch my Pokemon without the opponent getting a free hit on me. And then people were saying, dude, that's been a thing since Gen 1. Like, even in Gen 1, if you swapped your Pokemon out during the fight, the opponent will get a free hit in on you. Hey, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'll just... SD Banmoyano? Man, I wish these new chatters have slightly easier names. Over the last few days, I've been saying like hello to the new chatters, and half of them have super long names. Oh yeah, in one of the final post-game fights, I won't say what it is, but like against an actual person, I was like 5 levels under-leveled their entire team, and he kicked my ass 3 times. I had to go... Actually, I should have trained like an extra 10 levels, but I literally just put Xerneas on my team and just spam full restores. Degenerate strats. Yeah, I try to be careful when reading names. Oh, I went the wrong way. Man, my overworld movement is not that great. Also, Hidden Power Fire. Very useful for when the Steel Gym comes up. For the Elite Four. Esteban Moyano. Oh, Esteban. Okay. No offense, but what made your username hard to read was the lack of spaces. If I knew there was a space in there, I could have pronounced it a lot better. I'll just call you Esteban. I'm just glad the online rewards you don't have to win. You rank up. Okay, I actually hate that. I'm of the opinion that if you get last place, you should be punished for it. It's literally called ranked battles. It's not called participation battles. Like, I actually hated that they did that. Because it incentivized people to try and get good. Like, you don't have to get first place every time, but at least aim for third, you know? I don't know. I just really hate that they did that. And this is coming from a guy who would get first place like 5% of the time. There. Oh, damn it. I messed it up. Oh, wow. Okay, I really messed this up. I think I've gotten third like once. As long as you can get a point, you get something for your efforts. So, I don't know. Like, even if you somehow get 0 points and you're in last, the game, I'm assuming, will just give you 0 points. Like, you should go down in rank. Like, I'm not saying, like, it should be, where if you get anything below first place, you lose points. But I think if you get 4th place, you should, by default, lose 30 points. But if you did some other accomplishments, like doing the most damage, you can actually earn points. Like, I've gotten last place a few times before they made that nerf. And I was able to earn enough points to actually earn 10 anyway. Hidden Power Fire. Hey, this can technically still get under 3 hours. Remember how we predicted that this could be better than Bulbasaur? I think this will be better than... Oh, you're so overleveled. True, but you also have to remember, I played the game with only a Drowzee. You may think it's overleveled now, but you should have seen the first few gyms. It was miserable. Like, the Grok-type gym, oh man, that was the hardest gym in the whole fight, in the whole run. I mean, things are getting easier now because of the higher level and nasty plot, but before I had access to it, it was really bad. Yeah, the gym puzzle's very annoying. I need to look up a speedrun of X and Y at some point and figure out how to solve it. I mean, damn it. Technically, the experience formula in this game is the same from Gen 5. Technically, in this game, you earn less experience the higher level you are, compared to the opponent. But I was holding the Lucky Egg for a while. I'd consider Rash next time? I don't know. I wasn't really being hit with... Oh, you mean for, like, extra special attack? That makes sense. Dude, Wailord looks so tiny. It's the same as the one... Wait, what? So Gen 5, so Gen 6's XP formula is Gen 4's. You know, that would actually explain a lot. Why is Willard so tiny? Because they have to, like, adjust all the sizes. There we go. Alright, Victory Road. Victory Road has the toughest trainers in the entire game. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, Victory Road may as well be the actual Elite Four. I mean, that was just, you saw nothing. Oh yeah, the Kalos Victory Road, I think it's probably the hardest Victory Road in any Pokemon series. I mean, then again, if you have a full team of 6 and they're all in the mid-50s, it's probably not that hard. But in terms of a solo run challenge, it's really rough. I remember when I was playing through this game with Charizard, one of the final trainers, a veteran trainer who had a Gigalith, the only way for Charizard to beat that guy was a Stone Edge miss. Even if I was level 100, I would need a Stone Edge miss. It was the only way to win. Because you have to count for what? Somewhat 3-on-3 triple. You know, I can understand why in Gen 7 they got rid of triple in rotation battles. At first I was upset by it, but I can guarantee it was because having the trainer models loaded as well would have made the game even laggier than it already was. But now that I look back at it, triple and rotation battles honestly weren't that interesting. So it's not that big a deal in my opinion they got rid of them. They just felt too strange. You know what's funny though? Some of the ending fights in ZA kind of felt like triple battles, if you know what I mean. Damn. Alright, I better set up to +6. Alright, try that again. Psychic. Uh-oh. Alright, I think I need rest. Or better yet, Shadow Ball. Teach Shadow Ball. Yeah, get rid of Dazzling Gleam. I should probably should I reteach Dazzling Gleam for Drowzee? Nah. Psychic should be fine. Oh yeah, the Horde battle trainers. Yeah, those were interesting. Okay, at least Hidden Power Fire still gets rid of that. Whoops. Double whoops. It only happens twice, but still interesting. It's actually very fun to plan for those in solo runs. Like for example, if you were running Tauros, it might be worth it to teach something like Bulldoze or even Surf, just so you can knock them all out quicker, because those Poochyena and Mightyena will love to use Roar. I've had fights where I've been roared in and out 3 separate times in the same turn. It's annoying as hell. But for the first set of Horde battles, you can't deposit your HM users because you need Surf to enter that place, but for the second one, you could. Uh-oh. Man. I mean, it technically hadn't been that long since I last saved, but I'm just gonna take the blackout. Just keep the XP. What? You don't evolve. I didn't... Wait. Blacking? You can evolve during a blackout? I swear that wasn't always a thing. How long has that been a thing? 'Cause I swore if you black out, you will not be able to evolve. Yeah, I was so used to the whole thing of like blacking out means you couldn't evolve until you leveled up again. 2,790. Wow, X and Y does have the old XP formula. That would actually explain why the games felt so easy. That whole thing of like being a higher level means you earn less XP. They got rid of that for Gen 6, and then by Gen 7, they added it back. Uh-oh. I just... Dude. Fuck. I don't think I saved. I don't think I saved. Dude. You see why, the Kalos Victory Road is extremely terrifying? Oh my gosh. I've had to re-enter Victory Road like 700 times. Yeah, random trainers tend to be harder than most gyms, yeah. But funnily enough, people don't talk about this, but the rival fights are actually pretty hard. But in this run, all the rival fights, with the exception of the last one, ended up being easier than the gym leaders, which usually isn't a thing. Viola was hard, Grant was super hard, Karina was annoying, Ramos was annoying, Clement was difficult, then after that it was easy. Prior to Gen 6, Pokemon will not be given the opportunity. So it was literally starting Gen 6, even if you black out, you could still evolve. That's insane. I did not know that was a thing. The guy that checks your patches costs me 2 Pokemon and a Nuzlocke. I've only ever attempted 1 Nuzlocke, and that was in Shining Pearl. I did it live on the channel. Ace Trainer Dennis, right before Veilstone City, he's the one with a Gyarados on his team. He's a mandatory trainer. That, for some reason, the developers of BDSP thought it'd be a great idea to give that guy Waterfall and Ice Fang in the rain. That guy literally wiped half my team. I even found an Abra on like one of the first few routes, and I evolved it into Kadabra, and then that thing killed it. Oh, damn it. I'm just gonna reset. I'm not backtracking in here anymore. Oh yeah, wait. I'm not gonna kill that. Okay, I actually need Dazzling Gleam back. The girl besides the Ice Town with the Crustle killed my Amoonguss. Yeah, that Crustle's brutal. Oh my god. Oh. For some reason that badge was unmarked. Okay. I guess use a nasty plot. There we go, finally. We're here. Alright, I think start with Drowzee. Yeah, I know I have Dazzling Gleam. The Dragalge's weak to Psychic. Alright, let's do Cybold. Use Psychic first? Oh, I did? Oh, whoops. Psychic. Psychic. Shadow Ball. Oh, interesting. Let's do Wickstrom. Ice Serpent. Alright, Hidden Power. Get rid of Dazzling Gleam. Torment. You know what's... Yeah, you know what's funny? Like, you can have all 6 of your Pokemon be Megas, but surprisingly, on the NPC teams, none of them have more than 1 Mega. I think it was to prevent it from being too broken, plus create, like, a bit of suspense on, like, who the Mega's gonna be. Alright, Malva. We only have 139 speed. I knew I was going to outspeed that. Alright, the Radiant Chamber. Okay, can't people speak real words? Chandeler's 130. So yeah, the plus speed nature actually did benefit there. It was actually my main reason for a plus speed nature. Oh yeah, I like Diantha's theme. It's a shame you can't hear much of it because you destroy her so quick. It's fine, Smash. It's just Shadow Stitch does the same thing. He always refers to Pokemon by the first 3 words. First 3 letters. It drives me nuts. Like, if he's talking about Durant, he'll say like ant. Or if he's talking about Goodra, he'll say goo. Come on, can we speak English? You know what's funny? They created a Kalos game where Diantha has even less of a role than the originals. She's only referenced by one NPC as a movie actress, and that's it. Yeah, Diantha's team is pretty good. A lot of fairy weaknesses, though. Hey, I got the under. It definitely did do better than Bulbasaur, for sure. Yeah. The early game is horrific. This Pokemon in general was horrific. Nasty Plot was what essentially saved this thing. If I had to rely on just Calm Mind, it would have been bad. You know, it's a shame. None of AZ's Pokemon actually appear in ZA. This is a bad mon, but you've played much worse. True. Alright, I'm gonna put this on the leaderboard while the credits play so I can get the game time. Dude, Legends ZA has good credits music. I wonder if it's a remix of the X and Y credits music, because it sounds familiar. Okay, let's see. We were level 88. Level is Red's Pikachu. 37 resets. 45, 10 time. How fast would you say a light bulb Pikachu could get through this game? You gotta remember, it still has the defense of a Pikachu. It's either one-shot or be one-shot, so probably bad. 10 hours and 4 minutes. That is a bad game time. But to be fair, we needed to do some first stage Pokemon. Hey, hey Buster, Fire Red Deluxe. I've never played Fire Red Deluxe. I'm assuming that's a ROM hack. But anyway, if we take a look at the leaderboard here, second to last place, but it did do far better than Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur needed to be level 97. Malva was so bad for it. That was one thing Drowzee had going for it, is that its weaknesses weren't that common. Yeah, like, look like above that, like, Dragalge was pretty bad, but honestly, I'd say that was kind of a skill issue. I did do a second playthrough of Clawitzer, but even then, it got 26 resets. Oh, Hoopa was so bad. I had to over-level for the first rival's Absol. Yes, okay, yeah, what I've noticed, Psychic types are okay, because there are an abundance of Dark types, but there's also an abundance of Poison types, too. So it feels like a mix of Emerald, and honestly, it feels more like Platinum. No, Black and White's probably more, I don't know. Those games just have so many Dark types. But, anyway, thank you all stand by, everyone, I do appreciate it. The video for tomorrow will be Pokemon Crystal with Quagsire. So the random Pokemon will be in Pokemon Crystal. Yeah, that would be interesting. I think the other Hoopa would do good. I don't generally do alternate forms.